Fuck it, we're live. Welcome to Critical Fail
Yay!
episode 10, where we play D&D.
And should have really opened up on Drew. That would have been perfect.
yeah, I should have. That would have been great. If you missed the pre-show, it was funny. Go watch it on the Twitch VOD.
Or don't.
Or don't. I don't care. Anyway, Derek, let's do it.
All right, I'll take it. Okay. Upon the conclusion of the audience with the Countess, the group must now weigh the terms of her conditions for getting back to the planar realms, acquiring the gems from the hilt of a cursed sword, and taking a curse back with them to the planar realms. Alternatively, they asked a total stranger to guide them across a wasteland where they could get lost and die, to try to find a way back through that way. So we'll open up on you being shooed out of the courtroom. That would be Ergo Hugo, Ozzy Armus, and Jorah Adam on top of a horse. So they're shooing you. The lady that was being possessed is now shooing you. We'll go to Ozzy.
Oh, all right, already. We're going. We'll get your cursed gems.
How are we gonna do that? You already failed that endeavor once.
I guess it's your turn.
Nope.
He's still got one Buddha jumping.
Exactly. Jorah's
There
a
you go.
knight.
Yeah,
Alright,
we got Horse Jeff here.
horse.
They
Jeff.
successfully shoo you out into the lobby. So you're back into the room with the gatekeeper person who is pointing people in multitude of directions. And she looks over her shoulder back at you and say, "That was fun."
Yeah. Not what I would call fun, but it was a thing that happened.
Well, if you require supplies prior to your undertaking, we'd be happy to take your money before you die. We have
Arrows.
a supply... a vendor? Is that a
Legs.
yes?
Do you have legs?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a yes.
Okay. She points at a doorway on a wall. It freezes in place.
I'll start walking through the door.
Okay. You guys gonna follow?
I'll hobble my way over.
Yeah.
Okay. You enter a round, dark room with walls that curve up and away into a ceiling light that disappears. And there is a single counter in the center of the room, flanked by a centaur in a apron. He's just staring at you, and crickets chirp.
Hey there, friend. Might I check out your inventory?
What do you want?
Arrows?
We have arrows. How many arrows do you want?
Depends. What's your price per arrow?
I don't know until you ask me.
Okay, let's say 50.
50 arrows. I will charge you 1 gold piece per arrow.
Alright.
You'll take 50 arrows?
Yep.
Okay. He lifts up a bag from next to him, and he reaches inside and picks up exactly 50 arrows and puts them on the counter.
Cool. I'll give him the gold.
I'm gonna whisper to Jor, his horse is better than yours.
I'm gonna see
I'm
if
gonna-
he hears you.
God, of course I'm going to.
Yeah, he's offended. Hey, excuse me, sir.
I'm gonna let him joust.
Do I have to call security? I'm a
I'm
little bit
gonna-
concerned.
I'm gonna get my staff out.
Okay. Yeah, you are prepared. You have a staff in your
Yeah.
hand.
Alright, now I'm gonna wait for him to get ready.
He's just staring at you. His hand is starting to go below the counter and is pumping for, like, possibly a panic button. Ozzy Armus?
Are you a coward, sir? He's clearly prepared to joust with you.
He seems confused. What? What?
For the arrows.
You want to joust for the arrows?
He's a knight. That's what knights do.
I'm a knight.
Ozzy Jeff would like me to point out to you that I already paid for the arrows, so no jousting is required for the arrows.
Oh, okay.
I mean, is there anything
I
you guys want?
I thought he was a knight. That's
Oh.
what knights do.
Right.
Are you guys gonna buy anything, or do I have to kick you out?
What else do you have for sale?
I don't know until you ask me.
Okay, do you have any
What kind of store is this? Do you know
magical
any of your
bows?
inventory?
No. And yes.
I don't know who you were
So
saying
which
no.
question?
Which
Yes.
one you say? Do you have magical bows?
Yes.
Okay. What kind
you
of
don't know
magical
your
bows do you
inventory.
have?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Sorry. Fourth wall break. Okay.
Was it though?
Was it? I don't
Sure,
know.
let's go find someone to joust.
Alright.
Let me just quickly, bows. Just-
Are you gonna buy anything?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to figure out which kind of magical bow I'd like, since you're not exactly helping me out here.
How am I supposed to help you if I don't know what kind of bow you want? How am I supposed to help
I
you?
want a magical bow that,
Good for you.
does more damage and maybe has a bonus to my attack rolls.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I do.
To your attack rolls. Why would you be rolling around and firing a bow? That just seems counterproductive.
God damn it. I knew I fucked up. Do you have a Solari Crescent of the Sun?
The centaur has to Google that.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Can you just...
I mean, you opened that box of cats by yourself.
Oh,
Would you like me to send it to you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, link it to me. No, you have to send me the link where you found it.
Oh, it's just Reddit. I mean, it's magical. It's the
No, this literally belongs to somebody.
it's the magical repository of bows.
Just assume he has the longbow +1.
You could... How about you say to the centaur, to me, the centaur, I'm a guy that shoots a bow and arrow, and I want a bow and arrow that shoots fire, or I want a bow and arrow that shoots lightning, and then I'm going to tell you, you can't afford that. Get out of my store.
Okay, Mr. Centaur. I would like a bow that shoots death.
Every bow shoots death.
Yeah, but I'm talking like miasma and disease and
Ah, you want a bow of necrosis.
Yes.
Okay. You probably can't afford that.
Well, it depends. How much you want for it?
A +1 bow of necrosis? 700 gold pieces.
Hey, Ozzy, do you have any gold kicking around?
I'm not in the store anymore. I'm looking for a joust with Jor.
Ah,
Did you guys actually leave the store?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna double this then. You backed into the commons room and ascended the staircase back onto the causeway of the bridge across the water surrounding the giant tree, and you're heading towards the forest. There are numerous pedestrians everywhere, none on horseback. I'll allow you an action turn since Jay is asking for a bow and has no money.
I don't see anyone around to joust. How about you want to go in on a dice game with me?
What is dice?
A game of luck with money.
Okay.
That's a very knightly thing of you to do. I just
Uh,
wander around. Like
You're gonna go
ghost
look
game.
for a dice game in the
Yep.
woods.
Yep.
Okay, you give me a perception roll, and we're gonna cut back to Ergo Huto.
Hey, I'm gonna find that goddamn dice game.
Are you kidding me?
He's a degenerate gambler. It's in his character sheet. Okay, I will say to the centaur. All right, fine. Point taken. I can't get the bow of necrosis. Do you have anything in my price range of 54 gold pieces?
I can sell you 54 arrows.
Do you have any bows in that price range?
Listen, if you don't want to go through all the effort of getting money to actually buy things, how about you ask for materials so you can hire somebody else to make something for you?
I'm not a bowyer. I don't exactly know what kind of materials I would need.
Well, come back to me with some money and ask me when you do.
For the record, got him.
That was a good fourth wall break.
Sorry. Just a little fruit fly in your shop here. Alright. I think I'll be good for now, and I'm gonna turn and
He gives you a thumbs up.
Centaur
You
was
turn
kinda
and
rude.
leave, and he was. You turn and have entered the round room with the lady standing in the middle again. We'll go back to Ozzy Armus, who is stomping around in the bush and has come across a campfire where there are kobold playing dice. 3 of them are knelt around a flat area and they're rolling polyhedral dice.
Hey, I've slain some of your kind before.
Probably not what you want to open with, for the record. I'm not there, though, so I'm not gonna...
They all just pause and look up at you.
You guys looking to make some gold?
We're not mercenaries. Sorry.
Nah, I see you're playing dice. I like to play dice. I have some gold. You want to take some of my gold?
Yes, we would love to take some of your gold.
All right, sure. Let's give him some of our gold. Let's play some dice.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna play odds and evens.
I like this game already.
Okay. So you gotta call ahead if it's an odd or an even.
That's an even.
You have to put gold down first.
Oh, 50.
Huh. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. The guy
You're
reaches across and pulls all your gold towards himself. Would you like to lose some more money?
Absolutely.
How much would you like to wager?
Another 50.
Another 50.
Jory, you went on in this?
Yeah.
How much you wagering?
50.
Okay. Well, which one of you is guessing what?
Even.
Even.
Both say even. Okay. Hey! Cool. Let's see what happens here. One of the guys smiles at you and lets his hands out wide like that, and another kobold stabs Joradam in the back.
But
We'll cut back to Ergo Huto in the common room.
I'm gonna ask our
It's a directory.
directory lady. I'm gonna say, hey, do you know which way my 2 friends went?
Where are any of us really going?
She's so
Fuck.
lucky I'm not there.
Really
I'm
wrestling.
so lucky I'm not there.
I'm really, really wrestling with my my flaw right now. I'm going to. Sorry, Jeff and I are going to like try and intimidate her and be like, "Hey, where did they go?" And yeah, Jeff's all getting all feisty as well.
I don't know. Was it? Oh, you have to roll intimidation.
I'm
First.
going to.
Not a bad roll.
Not a bad roll.
See how she feels about that. Ooh, she doesn't feel good about that.
Yeah, no shit.
She goes, huh. I wonder, are they here? And a door freezes. Or over here? And a door freezes. Or over there? Or are they through one of the doors that has literally hundreds of troops waiting on standby to kill any threat to this fortress that you're standing inside of, that I'm a part of? Tell you what, I'll tell you where your friends went if you give me 5 gold pieces.
Hey, Jeff, I think we're getting swindled, bro. Fine.
Really?
I'll give her 5 gold.
Wow. This is fantastic. Yeah, no, they left. They didn't go through any of my doors. They're up the stairs.
Awesome.
They
Thank
followed
you
the
for
path
your...
out into the woods, and they turned right into the woods.
Alright. That was pretty helpful.
Paid me 5 gold pieces.
I'm
not a total bitch.
Alright, thank you, and I'm
Bye.
just gonna walk away and I'm gonna go the direction she pointed out.
Okay. We'll pick up with Joradam. You've just been stabbed in the back by a small serrated blade. So you're going to take 6 points of damage.
All right.
Cool. It's also your move.
Yeah, is the person behind me in reach?
If you spun around real quick, yeah. But you're
Yeah.
not 100% sure if they're still holding on to that dagger that's sitting in your back.
That's okay because I'm a knight. I'm gonna spin around and use inflict wounds.
Gotcha.
As a knight would do.
As a knight would do.
I will fucking end you if you vomit on my chair, dog.
Shit just got real.
Do you hear her over here, like, dry heaving?
Your noise cancel's
No.
really good. I can't hear it.
Okay.
Wow. Sorry, Joradam. Go ahead.
Sorry, guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
damage.
That's 22
Um,
damage.
You spin around and lay down some magic so heavy that the kobold just evaporates into blood and viscera. They weren't expecting that. You looked a lot more helpless than that. The other two that had your gold, or had Ozzy Armis's gold, have picked it up and are now fleeing in 2 different directions into the woods.
Fuckers.
They left behind a burning fire, their whole set of dice, and a tent. But they're running, and you can still see them. We'll go to Ozzy Armis. Ozzy?
I'm gonna chase after one of the goblins.
Okay, one went left, one went right. Which way are you
Going
going?
left.
Okay. It meets back up with the path that you guys took to get here, and he goes to the junction that you guys went left or right at, and he goes right, which leads back to where you thought the clearing was in the Planar Realms. So you're following that. Do you have an action you'd like to do along with this running?
Can I throw my rapier at him like a spear?
You can try. You can certainly try.
Well, thank you, sir. Is that just a regular D20?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it turns out you're hobbling after him on one leg, so
Yes,
you're not
I
as
am.
fast as him.
Forgot
and
about
it makes
that.
you slightly more desperate in your throwing, and it just flies off into the bush. He is running along the path. Your rapier went into the bush on the left side of the right-hand turn of the intersection. We will go back to Ergo Huto. Ergo, you just saw Ozzy bust out of the brush chasing a tiny little lizard man and throw his sword into the woods as he is chasing after him. He
All right.
looks up. He appears to be drunk with the pain of having lost a leg and hobbling along.
Okay.
Might
Can
be blood
I
loss.
can I
Probably.
see the did you ever actually specify which creature it was?
It's a kobold.
Okay. Do I actually see the kobold?
No, it's left your vision. He
Fuck!
went along the path and hung a right, as did Ozzy, but right as he turned the corner, you saw Ozzy huck his sword.
Alright.
Joradam you can see in the woods about 30 feet off, next to some fumes that you would presume is made by a fire.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to tell Ozzy, it's okay, I got this, and I'm gonna chase after the kobold that he was running at.
Okay, so you're going to join Ozzy's pursuit.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
taking that shit down.
we'll go back. You're running. You're using your full turn to run along the path then, so that you can catch up to Ozzy, even
Sure.
though Ozzy's not that hard to catch up to. Sorry, Ozzy.
I have one leg.
Joradam, you turn after eviscerating one of the kobold completely to see the other one fleeing off to your right into the bush. Ozzy had chased the other one. What's your move?
How far away is he?
He's getting away. He's about 30 feet.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
All right. You use Sacred Flame. It hits his right shoulder and does some radiant damage. Singes him a little bit. He wheels and turns to look back at you, and he seems to be weighing his chances, but he also just saw his party member just burst into a cloud of blood. So he's going to keep running. He's turning. And he's going to try and hide. He's pretty good at it because he's small.
What's with your rolls today, Derek?
He's rolling. He's rolling downhill, in some tall grass in the woods. So he left your line of vision as he went over a hill. But I assume you are going to pursue him. You still have a movement action during your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on Jeff and pursue.
Nice. You have a speed
Whoa,
bonus.
whoa. Jeff isn't nearly big enough to support you. You need to clarify Horse Jeff.
I'm assuming you boarded Horse Jeff.
There you
I
go.
did
Thank you.
I did.
Well, since Sci-Fi and I don't know there is a Jeff, we just know Horse Jeff. It's just Jeff to us.
Also true.
He also did say that his name was Horse Jeff, like last episode, so,
Giddy up.
you know. Stick with the
Okay.
canon, alright? Fuck.
You pulled yourself up onto Horse Jeff and have trodden up and after the kobold. You get a line of sight advantage as well because you're up higher off the ground. We're going to go to Ozzy Armis chasing a kobold through the woods on his splint. You just threw your sword into the bush.
Yes, I did. I'm going to continue pursuit. It's
Okay.
a bold move.
Please give me a dex save.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're having a hard time of it. Turns out you're putting a lot of pressure on a pretty fresh wound. You're missing a leg, so it's going to be hard on you. You're losing speed, but quickly from behind you, you can hear the familiar sounds of Ergo Huto. But you wouldn't really hear him. He's an elf, I guess.
I did say I
You're-
got this.
That's true. You did. You heard your ally then. You still have an action during your turn if you'd like.
Can I still see the kobold?
He's disappearing out of your line of sight through the trail. But you're coming up on the clearing soon.
Disappearing means I can still vaguely see him. I have
Picture
another
yourself
sword to
running
throw.
down a path and someone ducking behind trees as they run. Do you have another sword?
Yep, I'm tossing it.
All right.
No one
Not
takes my money
bad.
unless they win it fair and square.
Okay, the kobold's gonna get a dex save. He is not as wily as you. Your sword doesn't skewer him, but it trips him because you hit him in the legs. So he goes down on the edge of the clearing, and you approach him. Or who approaches him is Ergo Huto. Ergo, Ozzy just tripped the kobold. You can approach him.
Alright. For a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk up to him with bow drawn, aiming directly at his face. And I'm going to tell him, don't even think about moving.
Roll persuasion. Or intimidation. Definitely intimidation. Okay, you're getting a pretty hefty I'm gonna give you advantage and give you the 19 roll.
Alright.
Because
Hooray!
you have a bow in his face and he's down.
Yay.
Yeah, he's not gonna go anywhere. He's fine. He's doing the international, universal, across planes gesture of "Please don't hurt me."
Okay.
We're gonna cut back to Joradam in the woods on horseback, chasing the kobold down a hill. What's your move?
How far away am I?
You don't know. He disappeared over the hill.
I'm just gonna go that way then.
Okay. Give me perception to try to look for him. I'd like to give you advantage in the situation, but the kobold is pretty sneaky. They're known of being sneaky, and they are masters at ambush attacks. He jumps from behind a tree and slide tackles you off the top of your horse, and you land on the ground with a thump. You are grappled, and you're going to take 4 damage. So you're on the ground, you got a kobold on you. You still get an action during this turn.
Fuck.
Is that persuasion?
I don't know if
No,
that counts.
my shit all disappeared on me for a second.
Oh, sorry. I opened up your character sheet because I was trying to figure out what Drew was going all about, so I wanted to see your current health points.
I'm getting into the story, man.
Oh, okay.
George just got ambushed by a kobold. Were you
Yeah,
not
I know.
paying attention?
No, I was paying.
Stuff.
I know it's riveting. I'm just saying. I thought you were like, oh my god, he's dead. So I quickly checked his character sheet to see if he was dead. He's not dead. Spoiler
Not
alert. He's not dead yet.
Um,
But yeah, sorry, that was me.
Yeah, I'm pretty not happy. I'm just gonna use inflict wounds on him too.
Yeah. You can do that.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not as apt as the other one that killed the other one instantly, but you do some serious damage to this guy. He is falling back, he is rolling into the tall grass, and he drops the pouch of money that he has in his hands. So he is going to try to skitter away, but he's having a hard time of it. We will go back to Ozzy Armis. Ozzy, you were limping in the forest, approaching your ally Ergo Huto, who has the kobold prone.
I'm gonna speak to the kobold. Where's my money?
I didn't take it. The other guy took it. I was just running because that guy blew up my friend. He blew him up. He's just, poof, he blew him up. I mean,
Well,
come on. It's just a robbery. You haven't been robbed before? Come on.
I was gambling you fair and square, asshole. You won, you took my money. You lost, you took my money.
Yeah?
I just want my money back.
The other guy has it. The other guy has it. I don't have anything.
I'm not buying it. We should, What else you got?
What?
Aside from your life, what else do you have on you?
Are you robbing me?
No.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
call my
where your
cops.
friend is, and I'm trying to recoup my friend's gold.
I have a belt and a pouch and 23 gold pieces.
Well, that's a start.
Is that belt special at all? Is it just a leather belt?
It's leather. It's really, really nice.
It holds
Is
up
it a nice
pants.
I don't wear pants.
Plus one to pants holding?
My species doesn't wear pants.
Does it have a
That would
nice
be
belt
weird.
buckle?
Yeah?
How nice. Is it silver or is it gold? Is it
It's a
bronze? It's a snake?
Copper.
What kind of snake? Copper snake?
Yeah.
Alright. You can trade me your life for that belt.
What about the
Deal.
gold?
He takes his belt off.
What about the
He
gold?
hands it to you. It's got the pouch on it with the gold in it.
Oh, okay, good.
And he's kind of doing that thing where he kicks his feet and like slides on the dirt to back away from you. And he's like making eye contact as he's backing his way across the ground into the brush and waiting to see what you guys do. He's just skittering away. Keeps
You just
skittering.
bite the life.
I'm gonna let him go.
He turns and he runs. Yep. He books it into the grass. He's gone.
All right.
Okay.
So, Jor, I'm gonna get a little bit of that gold, though, right?
Yeah, you can have the gold. I want
You're
my
not Jor.
gold.
You're Ozzy. My bad.
Yep, I'm Ozzy, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, cool. Let's go find Jor.
It's it's a stressful situation. I
Of
understand.
course. Yeah.
Cut to Joradam in the woods on his back next to the horse. The guy has been partially eviscerated and he's trying to run away from you. You drop the bag of gold.
I'm gonna pick up the bag of gold and remount Horse Jeff
Okay.
and ready my staff for a joust.
Oh no.
I knew this
Okay,
was gonna happen.
As you climb onto the horse, you can see the path that he's cutting through the grass is downhill from you, but it's level-ish terrain enough that you could gallop a horse on it. So you level your staff with the 4-foot-high kobold, kind of leaning off the side of your steed. You are prepared.
I'm gonna charge him if I can.
You begin a charge.
Alright.
You are charging after him. We will go to back to Ozzy Armus.
You need to
Ozzy.
unmute.
I'm going to go scour the brush for my swords.
Okay, you can do that. I'm gonna need a perception check from you though.
Ooh, all right. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be perceptive.
Okay, you know exactly where your swords are. They landed in a really easy to find spot. We'll go to Ergo Huto.
All right. I'm gonna tell Ozzy to quit messing around with his toys and let's go find Jor and just start walking in the direction Jor was.
Okay. Jor, you are bearing down on the kobold. Please roll to joust the kobold from behind. You have advantage, so roll twice. Kisses back to you. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna hit him with the staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
With
Um,
the runic staff.
Yeah. But you don't have the powers of this thing down yet, and you still don't know how it works, so really you're just running after him and smacking him with the staff?
Yep.
So you're using it as a blunt force trauma. However, you are on horseback, traveling twice the speed that he is, and swinging it pretty hard. So I'm going to give you a d6 roll for blunt force damage. So go ahead and roll that yourself. Perfect. You crack his skull open. He is dead. Absolutely dead. The horse gets caught up in it, and one of his back legs hits the body after you crack the skull. He's twisted partway in half. He's all the way fucked up. His body crumples onto the ground. You are triumphant.
I win.
You win.
Alright. I'm gonna go back towards Ozzy.
I think
Okay.
he has a perfect record.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
You head back towards the camp where you had been robbed and stabbed. And you see your two allies waiting for you there. Ergo's there, and Ozzy is almost there as he hobbles along on the path.
Hey, Jor.
He waves.
How much gold did that thieving kobold have on him?
I'll
Did you
just
check the
throw
bag?
pouch at him.
Okay. You throw the pouch at Ergo Huto. Ergo,
I will
a very
catch it.
heavy, a very heavy pouch lands in your hands. It's half the size of your head.
All right, I'll upend it and start counting.
You pour out 316 pieces of gold onto the ground.
Okay, I will give 100 of each, or 100 to each of them,
Okay.
and say,
I just want
their
the
winnings.
50 that I just want the 50 that I'm owed.
well, yeah, it's the
which I guess
50.
would be
It's the
100.
50 that you paid plus the 50 you won for each of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What was the total again?
316.
So I'll add 116 to me. God, I got a math.
It's
I
a
got this.
calculator app.
Yeah,
Got it.
I got it.
Okay, we'll go to Ozzy.
Well, that was a shorter-lived game than I wanted. I was looking for more games than that.
Gambling hurts.
You guys want to find another game? I could gamble.
Yeah? I
All
thought
right.
you were that uplifting citizen, never
Whoa.
gambling kind of thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm lawful. It's not against the law to gamble.
Do you even know the law here?
No?
Alright, neither do I. Let's go gamble.
Alright.
Let's go get wine and dice and have a good time before we go back to Prime.
Alright.
Okay, how are you approaching this whole starting gambling situation?
The same way they stumbled into it last time?
You're just gonna look for another camp in the forest of people playing dice?
Hold on. I got this. Let me use my primeval awareness
do that.
to look for...
Gambling den?
No, because I can't specify where. Are there... no, never mind. That's... I know what Derek's going to say, and just pretend I stopped. I never spoke. We're good. Carry on.
Okay. We'll cut to Joradam.
Well, I want to go sleep, so I'm gonna go back to the door lady.
Why didn't we just camp right here? Door lady's kind of a
I
bitch.
guess.
I mean, it's a
There
nice
is-
campfire.
There
like
is a
doors.
camp already set up. There's one tent. It's wide enough to accommodate all three of you. However, it's short enough that all of your feet will stick out.
Before we go anywhere, I want to root around in the kobold's tent.
You can do that.
Thank you.
There is a backpack inside.
I want to root around through that.
Okay. Rooting around in the backpack, you find a whole bunch of dried meat, very fresh, salted, which would be, to your accumulation, about 8 days worth of rations.
Do I have any idea what this meat is?
No. It smells sweet, and the color is blue.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to push his fucking tent into the campfire.
Pushes what?
His
tent?
tent
The whole
into the
tent?
campfire. Yes, fuck that guy. If he's gonna steal from me, he's gonna learn the consequences.
Okay, you take the whole tent. There's a bedroll and a pillow inside.
Yeah, it's all going in.
Okay, you throw it all into the fire. Please roll to throw the kobold's tent into the fire.
All right, I'll do that.
By the way, did you take the backpack and the meat, or just the meat?
Just the meat.
Okay. Did you put the backpack back in the tent before you?
Oh yeah, it's going up in flames.
Okay. You throw everything into the fire. It's awkwardly resting on the very small fire that they had, so now you've just got a flaming tent in the middle of a small clearing.
And how many rations was that? 8?
8 days worth.
All right, I'm satisfied.
Okay. We'll go to Ergo Huto.
I'm just gonna sit down and start meditating.
Okay. You start meditating. Juradam, you were mentioning you wanted to sleep. Are you just going to sleep on top of the horse?
No, I'm gonna sleep underneath the horse.
Okay. You just climb off and lay down underneath it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll tell Jeff to stay.
Horse Jeff.
Horse Jeff.
Horse Jeff.
Roll persuasion, please.
Oh shit. That's not good.
You're actually getting a modifier because you've been successful on the back of the animatronic course. The animatronic course has assumed that you are the new programmed directive leader in this situation. You have to roll pretty poorly to get something that's designed to listen to you to not listen to you. So it just stands there and pretends to eat grass while you are laying underneath it. We'll go to Ozzy. The tent is burning perfectly. It was made of really dry canvas, and you can hear a small whistling sound.
I'm gonna snuggle up with Jor.
You can snuggle Jor. I won't even make you roll for it. Actually, give me a Constitution save.
Oh.
Just had to ask.
I did. Yeah, he hasn't showered since you guys came here. Remember that? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Remember when you guys were in the hut earlier this very day? And you bust open that pot of fish, and you were totally fine with it. In fact, you liked the smell of it. Yeah, it's kind of turned around on you now because you realize that your compatriot hasn't showered, and he still smells like that and everything else that you've accumulated upon your entire journey. Yeah,
I was on the ground a lot.
he was on the ground a lot, and he rolled
We're on the
around
horse
on the
a
ground a lot. And he's on the horse, an animatronic horse that's been out there for 150 years. He smells so bad, you retch. You retch on him.
Add that to the list of things that smells.
You spoon your compatriot and retch on the back of his head.
Oh,
Would you like to continue to
Oh,
lay
that's
there?
great.
yeah, I'm tired.
Okay.
Didn't seem to bother him too much.
We'll go to Jordan.
I'm tired.
Please give me a Constitution save. You were totally fine being thrown up on.
I just want to
It's-
go to bed.
Ergo, you are oblivious to this.
Yeah, unfortunately,
you guys-
Jeff's not. He's just like watching this and being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So am I.
So am I.
Um,
I mean, I'm not, but I am.
So, okay, would you guys like to try to fast travel?
At least
Dude,
4
yeah.
hours for me.
Yeah,
You guys want a full rest, though?
I do.
Yes.
Okay. 4 hours into it, you, Ergo, you wake up. Or come out of it. Your camp smells. It's the same ambient light out as it was before, and you remember that guy saying that it was perpetually daylight here.
Mhm.
So you're awake in the camp, next to a horse and a dying fire.
Any trees nearby?
You're surrounded by them.
Can I climb up a tree nearby and kind of chill on a branch?
Sure. Yeah. Roll to shimmy. Nice. Yeah. With no problem at all, you shimmy up a tree. You're about 50 feet up.
All right.
You're sitting on a little branch, and you can see people walking along the path to and fro to go to the large tree. So you're just watching the people.
Okay.
You watching for anything in particular?
Yeah, ideally anything that's suspicious or yeah, let's just go with suspicious.
You're looking for suspicious people in a realm of people that you consider to be monsters.
That's Ergo for you. Always profiling.
Yeah.
Okay, rolled insight.
Okay.
Sorry.
Awesome.
I got it.
You see that bog hag that tried to murder you walking along the path heading to the tree.
That was the one at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna climb down the tree.
Okay, you're climbing down the tree. Roll
I'm
dex save. You shimmy down the tree.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna nudge both my compatriots ever so gently with my boot to wake them up.
Okay.
And by ever so gently, I mean I'm kicking them to wake them up.
We'll
Not
go
hard.
to
I mean, mind
Ozzy Armus, you wake up in a pool of your own vomit.
you gotta
being
unmute.
It's not uncommon.
What's your what happened? What's going on?
What? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you know how that guy that brought us here and was all like, "You're fish," blah 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 blah, and then we fought him, but like we couldn't kill him, and he just like scurried off.
You're gonna have to use less words. Fish, guy, got it. Bastard. Yep.
He's down the road.
Jor, you just woke up too. You heard all of that. What's your 2 cents on it?
I'm gonna try to go back to sleep.
Okay, you can do that. Ergo?
I'm gonna kick Jor and say, "Wake up!"
Jor, give me a Constitution save. You're fast asleep. You're fine. Don't worry
God
about
damn it. All right, then I'll just look at Ozzy and just be like, "So, are we gonna go take him out or what?"
Is he about to bother us?
He brought us to this realm.
Ergo, roll history for me.
Okay.
Okay. Ozzy too. Roll history for me. Nat 20. Oh. Roll severity. That's still a win is a win. Okay, you remember Kay telling you that to not let the Countess or anyone around the Countess know that you're fish. And you could probably piece together that that bog hag could identify you as fish.
As fish. Yep.
Ergo.
So, let's go and, you know, stop him from exposing us. And there's also a chance that maybe he'll be willing to send us back without us having to get this curse and whatnot, maybe?
The guy that kidnapped attacked you?
Hey, look, there's a chance, alright?
Look,
Roll my
as long
interfere.
as he doesn't bother us, I say leave me another 8 hours to sleep because you've disturbed my rest. Or 4 hours.
It's 4 hours.
I don't know how these things work.
You can roll persuasion on your,
Yeah,
ally.
I'm gonna try and persuade him.
but you can both roll it.
Apparently, I'm more persuasive. This time.
Yeah. Ergo, his point seems to be ruling yours out. However, he's only excluding himself. He's not deterring you enough. So if you wanted to pursue this solo, you totally can while he goes to sleep.
Alright, when I spotted the... Like, was he, like, limping or anything like that, or...
He still has one arm missing.
Fuck it, let's go. I'm gonna start walking towards him, the direction he
Okay.
was walking.
You're heading back to the path. Ozzy, are you just going to go back to sleep?
Yep.
Okay, you can do that. You spoon back up in your pile of vomit.
Bleh.
It's kind of dried now, so it doesn't smell so bad, but since you've already been smelling it, you're fine. Ergo, You rejoin the path full of people, and you're following along inside of the path, walking behind him. This is a crowd.
Hmm.
He's starting to cross the bridge over top of the moat surrounding the tree and heading towards the entrance. Your move.
How many people are around?
About 20. People.
You know what I mean.
Unseelie.
Unseelie. A guy stops you.
Okay.
The same guy as before. Remember the guy that couldn't speak Elven?
Yeah.
And he had his book with him?
Yeah.
He points at the tree and goes, "Ah, tree!"
I'm just gonna nod and be like, yeah! And then turn away from him.
Okay. You do so. No problem.
Okay.
No problem at all.
I'm gonna step off the path and duck behind a tree.
Okay. He crosses the bridge and goes down the stairs as you step off at the last tree of the path before the bridge.
So I can no longer see him.
Nope, he's descended the stairs.
Alright, I'll go back to the tent. Well,
Okay.
where the tent was.
You go back to where the tent was and
Yeah.
the camp.
And I will slump against a tree and wait for the others to wake up.
Okay. We'll fast travel to the wake up time of a full rest with Joradam underneath the horse. Your ribs kind of hurt, like you were kicked or something.
Yeah. It's probably because that guy kicked me off my horse.
That's probably
Yeah.
what happened.
Probably.
Do I get HP back from resting? I can't remember.
Technically in 5th edition, you can do it a couple different ways. Do you know what your hit dice is?
It's an 8.
You get your hit dice value plus your con modifier.
Okay.
Ozzy?
I'm gonna get out of the puke.
Good job. You get out of
Thank
the
you.
puke.
And
There's some in your hair and on the side of your face. The right side.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a look around, see if I see Jor and
Your
Ergo.
compatriots are here. Your compatriot Jor is just waking up and standing up, and your other one is cross-legged against a tree,
Glaring at him.
glaring at him. At you.
I understand. So does anyone remember if the Countess gave us a time limit on how quickly we have to get the curse gems?
You
It's
can
not
roll
going to
history
matter
to
much
find that out.
anymore. Okay, I'll wait.
History?
Mhm.
Give me a break on this because it's been 2 weeks since I've won. You know, aside. And I've been drinking.
Logistically, okay, Ergo and Ozzy can't remember if there was a time limit. You remember there was a task and a curse.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, none of you remember. Oh, there was also a threat.
A task, curse, and a threat. Got it.
She said she wanted the gems, and that one of you was going to get cursed when you left, and that if you tried to run, that you should keep running. That's what you remember.
I am
Will.
going to point out to my friends here that it really doesn't matter if we have a time limit or anything anymore, considering the bog hag went to the tree, and is likely, if he hasn't already, is telling the Countess that we were actually fish all along. So I'm gonna guess that they're gonna send a hunting party out, and we're all gonna be dead pretty quick. So we should probably figure out how to deal with that.
I'm not worried. He seemed like a low-level liar that he'd try to make himself more important, and the Countess would just blow him off.
What if she doesn't?
Either way, we need that cursed gem.
Or
Or else we aren't
she'll
getting
just kill us because we're fish. And then
But
she'll
who
get
else
her
is
gem
going to send us
anyways.
back to Prime.
I'm not a fish.
He's a knight.
I know he's a knight. And that he's not a fish. We could always go back to the other path with that guy that was, you know, gonna take us
Out
through, like, the desert area thing.
to the Sealy realm where we
Yeah.
can take a chance.
Yeah.
Jor, what do you think?
Let's let Jeff decide.
Are you referring
Okay,
to
Jeff,
or
what do you
Jeff?
think that we should do?
I'm not. Spinning.
Okay. Okay. Jeff decides that he wants to live and not die. So,
I'm staring at Horse Jeff waiting for a decision.
Horse Jeff is pretending to eat grass, but it doesn't have a mouth, so it's just like pushing it with its face.
I'm gonna give Horse Jeff a nudge.
You nudge the horse, it doesn't move.
Very
Actually-
insightful.
Just for fun, let's roll to nudge Horse Jeff.
What would you like?
Just a nat 20, just a d20 roll. See, Horse Jeff thinks you're trying to lead it somewhere, so Jeff starts walking. It's just meandering into the grass. Ozzy?
Well, I think what the horse is trying to say is I need a new leg.
You will recall that you still have a leg in your inventory. It is the,
Attached to my thigh.
is it attached to your thigh?
no, I think he was finishing his sentence.
Yes. I
He
lost
needs
the
a
leg
leg.
from the knee down.
Attached to his thigh.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's one in your inventory. The leg of the knight.
Another right leg. Yes.
Yes, the second right leg. Have one in your inventory.
Which
And the
doesn't matter
leg.
until the foot part.
You won't be winning any dancing competitions anytime soon. Jor, are you gonna chase your horse?
Yeah.
he's only
just gonna
meandered
start
about-
following.
Okay, you're following behind the horse. He's meandered about 10 feet into the bush in no particular direction.
If Ergo wants to change my mind, he's welcome to.
Oh, I don't think he wants to. It looks like he doesn't want to. Ozzy looks inspired right now.
Inspired, yes.
Why don't we see what he wants to do?
I want to gamble for a leg.
What don't I want to do? I missed that.
You didn't want to argue with Jordan.
Oh,
Ozzy
Is
also wants to. He claims to want to, and you hear this. He said he wants to gamble for a new leg.
Is it just me, or is Derek's mic kind of jacked
it
up?
is, yeah. It's getting quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Better?
It's quieter than it
Still
was
quiet.
before.
Really?
Yeah.
How about now?
I don't know. We'll find out once you start talking longer.
Okay.
That was quiet.
Okay. What would you like to do? We'll go to
I also
Eric.
gotta-
To get out of here and live, if that's an option.
Ozzy's counterpoint said he wanted to gamble for a new leg.
Alright, I'll just say, fine, you guys decide, tell me what you want to do. Since we're gonna be all dead anyways.
We're fine. What are you worried about?
Death.
Okay, I get that.
It's a pretty big point.
Jor, are you still following the horse?
Unless someone stops me.
Okay, you're halfway back to the path. There's a bunch of people on it. The horse is just gonna meet up with traffic.
No, I think Jor's found somewhere to be. I'm gonna follow him.
I'll follow him as well.
Okay, you guys are all following the animatronic horse as it just meanders in a single direction down the path. You've met up with the traffic now and are just wandering down the road. It stops at the T-junction. You have the opportunity to go left or right. Left would bring you out of the forest, right would bring you to the clearing.
I'm still following Jor.
Jor?
I'm following the horse, Jeff.
Horse Jeff has stopped.
I'm just gonna look at Ergo.
Ergo?
Questioningly.
Left.
Okay. Do you start going left? Or is
No,
that you just
I just say left.
roll persuasion?
I'm just saying it, I'm not trying to convince anybody. Just... left.
Ozzy?
Yep.
Jor?
Mm-hmm.
The party goes left. follow the-
Jesus Christ. This episode's the most complex fucking shit ever, and we haven't even gotten to a fight yet.
Yeah.
We have.
Killed 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, we did.
You haven't been in a fight.
No, I was there for the end.
That's
Okay.
true.
You've met back up with the field. There are traffic that's going off to the right-hand side, and there's traffic going off to the left. The left is where the field is in the night, and the distant gauntleted boots of Jack's Fall.
Left.
Okay. Ergo continues left into the brush.
I'm gonna remount horse, Jeff.
Okay, you remount Horse Jeff. Is Horse Jeff going to follow Ergo Huto?
Yeah.
Okay. Ozzy?
He's the guy that knows forests.
Okay. Ergo, can you roll perception for me?
Yeah.
Not bad. How about that guy up on the horse? You roll perception for me? You will know something. You have a height advantage, and you see a figure coming towards you in the grass. Grass is getting bent over, but you can't see what the figure is. You're noticing it, makes Ergo notice it, makes Ozzy notice it. Off to your left-hand side in the grass, something is approaching you. And there's a
draw my
sound coming from it. The sound sounds like dis, 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 dis.
So basically it's a rapper diss track is what you're saying?
Do you want to just wait?
I'm going to arm myself with the bow, draw the arrow, and wait until
Ergo?
one of these moves or whatever.
Okay. Cool. Jor.
I'm gonna prepare myself for a joust. with
Okay.
a moving object.
And Ozzy.
I'll just beep up along.
To the dis. Okay. We hear dis. disqualified, and the torso of the knight jumps out and has launched himself one-handed at Ozzy Armus and is attempting to swipe at him, but sails clear over top of him and rolls off next to the side of the path.
Whoa! That escalated quickly.
It is dragging itself and its torso on one hand towards you, hand by hand over hand. Its right hand is clawing along. I don't think it has a left hand anymore. Oh, right, it was cleaved off by Ozzy. It's clawing itself towards you. We'll go to Ozzy Armus.
I'm just gonna back away from it.
Yeah, you could actually easily outwalk it, even with your immobility. Jor?
I already beat him, so I'm not interested.
Okay. Ergo?
I'm gonna keep walking to Jack's Fall.
Okay. You notice he still has one of your arrows in the back of his head.
That's fine. He can have it.
Okay. You guys just keep walking
Actually,
back.
no. I'm gonna walk over, put my boot on his head, and pull the arrow out.
Please roll a d20.
In before I roll a 1, and severity you
Risk.
get 100, and end up
Yeah.
dying. That's a d10. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry about that.
Okay, and give me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You pull away as you do it. You go to put your boot on his head and grab the arrow shaft. Your hand slips off the arrow shaft because the hand comes up and tries to grab your leg, so you pull away. You don't get the arrow, but you also don't get grabbed. He's still coming after you, but you can actually just kind of walk backwards away from him.
Alright,
Do you wanna-
fine. Keep the arrow. I'm gonna turn around and just casually walk towards Jack's Fall.
Okay. Your guys are on the path alone, and you're just walking towards Jack's Fall. Is that the consensus of the group?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk through the grassy fields, past the partition of where you jousted, back up the hill towards the gauntleted boots on the top of the hill, and you are all standing at the base of the sword. There's some fresh bones there. They're still warm.
Huh.
Are they recognizable as the guy that we'd met before?
No, these aren't human bones. You can't exactly recognize the figure because there's no skin on it, but there's some equipment there next to him.
Ooh, what kind of equipment?
Hide armor.
Hey, that counts as leather.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stash it in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, you grab it up by each side and shake the skeleton out of it. Put it in your backpack.
How much does it weigh?
Oh, like 7 pounds. It's finely made leather.
Oh, that means I'm encumbered. Okay, I'm gonna drop 3 empty flasks on the ground.
You drop 3 empty flasks on the ground.
I'm no longer encumbered. Fuck yeah!
We'll go to Ozzy.
I'm gonna look around for the guy that we met here before.
Okay. Roll history. You remember that he said he would meet you at the bridge over the river that led to the Blight. You can see it in the distance. There's a little bridge there. And beyond it is a wasteland that stretches off into an infinite distance. Under a sun that never sets. It looks super grim.
Very appealing.
Jor, you're on horseback.
I'm gonna gesture at Ozzy and say jump.
Because that went so well the first time.
He still got a leg.
Is the whole blade of the sword like glowing with that like undeath?
It looks
or is
like rippling water, but it's black and kind of tarry.
But like, does it go all the way up to the hilt?
It goes all the way up to the hilt of the sword. The hilt of the sword itself appears to be made out of metal, and each of the ends of it is where the jewels are.
Okay, how high up is that?
60 feet.
Well, I don't have my rope anymore because when we were, back in Jackfall, I used it to help that family escape from that house. So, you guys got any rope?
Yeah,
How much rope you got?
about 45 feet.
And 5 feet.
And what about Jor?
I do, but I don't remember how much.
So it's
If you
probably
have it,
standard 50 then.
Probably.
Okay, so here's a thought. Why don't we take the 50-foot that Jor has, add the 5-foot that Ozzy has, and tie it together? Then we will, throw it. No, that's too high. Okay, we'll have Ozzy jump, not towards the blade, but just, straight up, and you kind of, toss it and, loop it over or whatever.
I'm in. Alright,
Alright.
doing it.
Cool.
okay, you've tied one end of the rope to the other end of the rope. You've tied the very end of that combined rope to your partner in crime, Ozzy Armas. Ozzy, how is it tied to your body?
Around the waist.
Okay, very standard. Do you hook it to your new belt?
Nope, it's too pretty to risk.
Do you want to
Fair
leave your
enough.
belt here in case you fall?
I won't fall.
Again.
Exactly.
Alright.
Okay. You tie yourself around the waist, and now the other two are holding onto the rope. Guys, what do you want to do with the slack rope?
So I just realized this is totally not playing out the way that I had intended to portray it. Why did we tie it around Ozzy? You were supposed to just jump
over
up
the
there and loop it onto the hilt and then land, and then we were gonna climb up. You tying it around your waist does nothing. What's gonna happen is here's the hilt. You're gonna go, ha, and we're holding one end, and it's gonna go. So unless one of us is holding onto it and then somehow stands on top of there, how do we get down then? Because you've got the rope tied to you.
Right. I'm trying to lasso the hilt. That's what's happening. I'm trying to lasso the hilt.
But it's 55 feet and it's 60 foot up, which means you're gonna end up. Let's say you succeed, you're gonna tie it when you're up there and lasso it, and then you're gonna fall. Here's the ground. You're gonna be like, and get suspended 5 feet up.
One aside pause. Joradam, are you trying to do an action or speak?
I'm trying to speak.
Okay, well then you have to speak over them if you want to speak. I can't
Yeah.
interrupt. But if you want to do an action, you can do an action.
I'm just saying this doesn't seem like a smart idea right now. Maybe we should. Here, okay. So maybe we tie a lasso bit, and Ozzy, you just jump and then try and loop it and then land, and then we'll climb up the rope. As opposed to whatever the idea you've got in your head right now.
See, we tie our end to Horse Jeff, and he just jumps over, and it's not long enough that he won't hit the ground, so he'll just be hanging there, and then we can climb up.
It's 55 feet. Even if you tied it to Horse Jeff, you wouldn't make it then.
He had 45 feet, and I had 50 feet.
Yeah, but we took the 50 foot and the 5 foot.
Alright, so
I thought we tied all the rope together, so we had
No.
we need 110 feet to accomplish getting it over the hilt and back down again.
120.
120 feet to get over the hill and back down again.
That's why I was
we have
thinking.
that much road.
No.
we have
105.
Then I will throw it up there and try to lasso it around the hilt and pull myself up.
You have 95.
95, sorry.
105.
You guys are terrible at that.
I know, right?
95 feet. I don't even need 95 because it's only 60 up. Right?
Exactly.
Okay,
All
Ozzy, you've got the rope around your waist, and they're holding the slack rope.
There is no
Ergo,
slack rope.
you've got slack rope in your hand. What are you going to do with it?
I'm just gonna let go of the slack rope.
Give it to me.
You
I'm
just
gonna
drop the
try
rope.
lasso it on the hill.
I'm just dropping it, letting it go.
Joradam, you're still holding the rope. What are you doing with the rope?
I'm tying my end to Jeff.
Okay, you tie the very end of the rope to Jeff. Ozyarmus, you are tied around the waist.
I'm going to walk over to Jeff and cut the rope.
Horse Jeff,
you
I should
cut
clarify.
your 95-foot rope down to 90 feet.
So I've got 90 feet of rope. Alright, I'm going to make a lasso and try to get to the hilt of the sword.
With your body or with a throw?
With the throw.
Okay.
You're gonna try and throw it 60 foot? Or are you
Yes.
leaping and trying to lasso it when you're there?
Now I'm going to try to throw it because I've already learned my lesson.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're gonna try and throw a rope 60 feet straight into the air.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, yeah, give me a huge strength check.
Strength check, got it.
Okay.
all that is man.
You throw the rope 40 feet up into the air. It comes back down. Give me a dex
Guys,
save.
I almost got it. I almost didn't get it.
The rope lands on you. It's quite heavy.
That sucks.
It's uncomfortable. It doesn't do damage, but it's uncomfortable.
This is really uncomfortable, guys.
I'm gonna help unbury him from the rope. And then tell him to jump.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Jor, you're standing next to them. Anything you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. I'd like to remind you that there's 5 feet of rope now tied around Horse Jeff.
It's his rope now.
Okay. We'll go to Ozzy.
Where was it tied? I'm curious. Did you do it like around the neck, around a leg? The rope.
Neck.
On the
Okay,
waist.
so you've got 5 foot of rope tied around this horse's neck, and it's just hanging.
Just hanging.
Dangling.
Okay, okay,
It's
just
the collar.
right, of course.
Was it a regular knot or like a noose?
Just a regular knot.
Bow.
Gonna hang my metal horse sounds like a good country song. Sorry, we'll go to Ozzy.
I'm going to leap with my one boot of springing and try to lasso this hilt.
All right.
What is that?
This sounds like a complex operation.
Yes, it does.
Give me a dex save first.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
No. You had disadvantage because you only have one leg.
Oh. It literally couldn't be worse.
It literally couldn't be worse. Please roll a d100 for the severity of your pain. Okay, that's not bad.
too severe. Not too severe.
Okay.
No, you tried to push off with both legs, and half of your splint buckles underneath your leg, and you fall over sideways, screaming in agony. You take 4 points of damage, and are screaming.
I'm going to cast
Oh,
Cure
also your
Wounds.
Your splint is ruined.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on my friend there.
Okay. You recuperate your health points, but your splint is still ruined. You're now just standing on raw bone.
Someone else
that
would
noise?
try this.
That's accurate. We'll go to Jor.
Jor's a knight. He should maybe take your boot and try and jump. It's a very knightly thing to do.
So, can I have one boot of stealth and one boot of jumping?
Yeah, if you take your buddy's boot off of you. Yeah. Okay. While Ozyarmus is on the ground, half crying, you unlace his boot and slide it off. Take off your boot and equip. So you now have one boot of stealth and one boot of jumping.
I will also hand Ozzy the rope so he can get pulled along by Jeff.
Okay, you hand him the 5 feet of rope.
Yep.
Ozzy still has the 90 feet of rope attached to himself.
I'm going to
Around
untie
you.
him.
Okay.
And then I'm
You
going to tie
untie
it
Alan.
around Jor.
Jor, you've got it tied around you.
Alright.
I'm going to hand him the other side with the lasso made for it and be like, there you go, lasso it.
Okay, so you've got one side that's a lasso and the other side is tied around you.
Okay.
Interesting. Is there anything you'd like to do with the rope configuration or action?
I'm gonna try to lasso the hilt.
Are you going to just throw it, or are you going to jump and then throw it?
I'm gonna jump and throw it.
Dex save, please. Not bad. You jump straight up towards the hilt. You now have the rope in your hand. Give me another dex save to loop it onto the hilt.
Please tell me he's got
Yeah.
advantage.
He does not.
Oh, fuck.
He's wearing one boot
But my
And
other
he's
boot
showing
is an
one leg.
elvish boot.
of stealth, not of grace. Yeah, you throw the lasso just clear over top of the hilt as you sail up and over it. So you're now near the hilt, halfway arcing over top of the hilt, and you have just missed your throw, and the rope is in front of you. What's your action?
I'm gonna yell at him. Grab it!
Jor? You're still mid-action.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, give me a strength check to hold onto the hilt as you're flying past it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the sword beats you. Upon a closer inspection...
You
of the
lost
hilt
to
of
an
the
inanimate
sword-
object. Ah, such a knight.
Up. Upon a closer inspection of the hilt of this sword, it's cursed all the way. The hilt is actually a very fine shark skin pattern of small, jagged bits of metal. So as you go to grab onto it, your hand rakes across it and cuts your hand from forearm to tip of finger. So you're going to take some slicing damage there. Ah, that's not bad. You only take 3 points of damage, and now you're falling. You're falling with your back towards the ground. Did you want to try to land on your feet?
I'm gonna try to do one of the N64 Zelda roll saves.
Nice. Hit the ground rolling. Interesting.
Yeah.
Put your shoulder into it for an athletics save. No. No.
No.
You land on your back instead of your foot.
Does he lose a back?
Does he lose a back?
He thwumps onto the ground hard for 9 points of damage and is winded, staring up at the sky, bound with rope.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
You feel your lung partially reinflate.
Alright, go again.
Ozzy, you're being drugged by a horse that's just meandering along in no particular direction.
I'm going to briefly look back at my life and just accept this fate.
Cool. Roll history to reflect on your life.
Does he have disadvantage on that too?
It's been a lot like this. Yeah, it's been a lot like this.
Not like this. Not like this.
Alright,
We'll go to Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna say to Jor. Alright, go again.
Jor.
I got a new idea this time.
Okay.
Tie the rope to an arrow. Shoot the arrow over the hilt.
Alright.
That's it.
I'm gonna
You gotta come up with the rest of the plan here.
I'm gonna untie Jor and tie the
Profit.
rope to an arrow and attempt to shoot this arrow over the hilt.
Okay. Is the other end of the rope attached to anything?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and take your shot. Not bad. You don't have disadvantage. The
know,
arrow
right?
sails up and into the distance, and the rope travels with it, and the rope just flies over the handle and continues to fly, and then the whole conglomeration of it just lands in the field away.
We should have thought about that.
That was your part of the plan.
God damn it.
Ozzy, combined with this and the reflection of your life, you feel somewhat depressed about this whole situation.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Jay, you're so red.
Oh, fucking shit.
We'll go to Joradam.
I'm
Oh,
gonna shake my head at Ergo.
can your horse fetch?
I don't know.
Well, it's not like we
Try.
gotta. It's not like we gotta worry.
We're never getting back to Prime.
I'm gonna tell Horse Jeff to go get the rope.
Okay. It acquiescently drags Ozzy Armus along as it wanders into the bush looking for the arrow. And we'll end there for the night.
God damn it!
This all started with Jor taking us into the goddamn swamp because he didn't know where the fuck the bird went, but he told us where it went.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I hear birds going that way.
All right, well, that's it for episode 10. We'll figure out an episode title later. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can always check out the Twitch stream to watch it live every Monday, where we have a pre-show, then the show, and then we'll have a post-show. So we will be back in about 2 minutes here with the post-show if you're watching this on Twitch, and if you're not, then you should be.
See you next week.
Yeah, if you're,